half-hour break in Flair, so now we're on our way to Goathlands. So filling her up again, and she's done 331. I'm not letting her go below less than half a tank. 23 litres in. She's rising, so it cost me 30 quid for 23 litres, and up the needle goes. There we go. Right, is she going up further? That's it. Stopped at Goathlands, which is famous for a TV series called Heartbeat. It's raining, absolutely chucking it down. I'm going to put my waterproofs and go for a little wander because I've got a railway steam station here. Still raining, so I think it's going to be a real shame if I don't have a look around here, because it's one of the famous places in North Yorkshire. So I'm going to buy a parking ticket, visit the toilet. It's about 4:30 at the moment, and see what I can see. I'm going to put my wetproofs on. They've got sheep roaming about all over the village. So that's the steam railway station in Goathland. I'm not going on it, there's no point. I can't see anything because it's so foggy. I won't be able to see the landscape as I drive by. Turning a left from the car park in this area, we've got this trail, so I'm going to do this one. The path from Goathland is actually quite nice, isn't it? It's all nicely straight and not hidden, so I should be able to find my way back fairly easily. Still pouring down with rain. The walk is getting a bit interesting. It's getting denser in the foliage. I can hear gushing water even through the headphones. But I'm just going to keep walking and walking. I can do about 2 hours of walking around here and head back, because that should be about 7 o'clock. Then I've got to look for a night spot. This is so wonderful. I mean, what a contrast from the coastline. Having just dense woodland and bubbling streams going by. It's that thing, isn't it? Experiencing hot and cold, high and down, coast and woodland, wet and desert conditions. You've got to have the contrast in life in order to appreciate each and every single one of them. Seeing walkers going up that way back to the car park, and I'm heading that way. They're all saying hello. They must be thinking I'm crazy because it's late, well, it's sort of approaching evening time, and I've decided to do a long walk. So look at that. Walking along, and it opens up into the hilly bits. This trail that I've been walking on, it is wheelchair accessible, which is actually very, very good, because considering the scenery that you're walking through, and you can get a wheelchair through there easily. But I'm going to be doing a right turn over here, which leads to Grossmont. Isn't that just beautiful? Out of the walk, and you come across little quaint villages like this in the middle of nowhere. This is what I like so much. Just come across the unexpected. Such a gorgeous walk here, and I've been thinking I need to get sheep for my garden because they keep the grass really low and so even. So I'm going to have to look into that. Got a beautiful path, public path that goes up that way and leads up into the forest. But I can't do it. I've just walked and it's approaching 7 o'clock. I need to get back to Flair and find somewhere to park up for the night. So if you want to do the walk that I just did, you look for the sign, footpath to Grossmont Rail, and it's just off the main road over here, and the car park that I parked in is just up there on the right. Okay, and it's the main car park, so they've got a toilet block just over here. So as you enter the village, you will see the big blue P sign. Just follow that. And there's the car park. So you literally just go there. You can't overnight here though. Back in Flair. Knackered. It's 8 o'clock. So I need to get to a parking spot. I think I know of one. It's a pub. Everyone's been mentioning that you should go there, so I'm gonna go. It's getting quite dark now, and I'm looking for somewhere to just park up. It's a bit difficult around here. If the weather is that bad, I'm gonna have to park up in a lay-by office A169. I can. I've got a campervan. It's fine. I don't want to continue driving in this because of complaining. Still not found anything. Going up towards Hudson Little quite a nice little village. Let's see if I can park up there somewhere. Just not having much luck. That place was no overnight parking. The mist is coming down now. Might as well head to that Lions pub, Lakeview Ridge. I'm on that road. Really can't see anything, but we're just going very slowly. The mist has come down a hell of a lot. So now we are approaching the pub that everyone on the groups say it's amazing. Stunning scenery, top of the Dales. It's called the Lion pub. You have to go down this road, and it is quite an amazing road to go down. There you can see the lights shining. That's the pub. I've not been here, I've driven past it. There's a few campers there. So yeah, I'm gonna go now. I'll probably miss the food. No doubt I'll miss the food. B&B. Oh, I'm just so glad to have... There's quite a few camper vans here. Where shall I park up? It's this big one. Hello, can I park up next to you? Can I go in there? No? Okay. So I finally made it to a nice destination. We got to this lovely pub called the Lion. I'm going to go in and see if I can park overnight. I know I can because there's loads of camper vans there and it's a well-known place. It's called the Lion Inn on Blakely Ridge in North Yorkshire. And this is what it looks like. Ooh, so nice. Now, if I felt I was in danger or of any sort of some serious danger, I would have pulled over anywhere. But I knew me and Flair would be okay. When you walk in, you're instantly welcomed. Oh, this is what it looks like. It is absolutely wonderful. And you walk in, this is what you expect in a Yorkshire pub. And it just goes on and on. Sorry, and on. And there's another room in here. So there's plenty of dining area. So this pub, I think I was meant to come here actually. Okay, I've got the Parma ham, another Yorkshire delight. This is the spicy one with jalapenos. I don't know how I'm going to fit this in. This whole meal and a drink. For the size of it, it's good for 2 people. Came to £17.50, and that was including the camping in their car park. That's like £2.50. Do a breakfast in the mornings until about 9:30, which you got pre-booked, and that was £7.50, I think. Now that I'm in the pub, guess what? I've ordered a Parma ham, and there it is. And it's got jalapenos, lashings of cheese and ham. It's a real heartbreaker. Oh, it's so delicious, and I think having the jalapeno chilies in it has given it that extra element of zing. Absolutely delicious. I actually don't know if this is one of the best meals I've had. No, the mussels were good. The mussels were good. Someone's having a party. I might join them later. Let's have a bite. So you got a jalapeno, cheese, ham, and I think white sauce.
I don't think she works in the
And it's creamy. It is actually really delicious. I'm glad I ordered it on the recommendation of a friend, Amanda and Alan, because they're from Yorkshire. And thank you guys for introducing me to this heart disease problem. I've got green salad on my plate and I should really concentrate on eating that, but I like the taste of the parmesan chicken. And I've like demolished half of it. I still got another half, and I'm actually really quite stuffed, but I'm going to continue because it's that delicious. I really can't do anymore. That was the most filling meal ever, and it's the first time I've ever given up on eating it all. Just reading the stuff on this inn. It's 500 years old, and it's the most remotest pub inn in the country. I can believe that, because to drive up here it's pretty bleak and you don't see much, and that's what makes it so exciting. I'm outside. Look at it. Foggy. Oh, I like it. I want to hear the wolves howling. Since it's my last night, I thought I had half a lager. It's nice. This is a lovely lady that I've met, Crazy K. We're having a good time in this pub. I've met my nemesis for when I get to her age. Last night in Flare in North Yorkshire, had a brilliant night in the pub. Met a lady called Crazy K and her partner Andy. I think we were the last ones in the pub. I've only had like 3 halves of lager, which is extreme for me, but it's amazing. It just goes to show that things happen for a reason. I mean, my intentions were not to come to this pub tonight for overnight. I was going to just stop by and lay by somewhere maybe 20 miles down the road or something. But I don't know why. I kept persisting and I drove through the rain, drove through the fog, and I got here, and I'm actually really glad that I did. Because the company was fantastic, the food was fantastic, the whole atmosphere is really great. I would definitely come back here again. And Crazy K, if you're watching this, hello.